In the south of Rotterdam, along the River Maas, stands a building that once witnessed countless departures. Today, it holds stories of arrival. The Fenix Museum of Migration rises from the historic warehouses of Katendrecht, a district shaped by movement, of goods, of ships, of people. For more than a century, Rotterdam has been one of the most important ports in the world. Through this harbor, millions passed on their way to new lives. Some left Europe for distant continents. Others arrived seeking safety, work, or opportunity. Fenix tells their story. The building itself is part of that history. Once a storage warehouse, it stood beside docks where ships departed for North America and beyond. Families stood on these quays with luggage in hand, carrying little more than hope. Migration is often discussed in numbers, statistics, policies, borders. But inside Fenix, migration becomes personal. Suitcases line the walls, each one representing a life packed into limited space. Photographs capture faces caught between excitement and uncertainty. Letters reveal the quiet courage required to leave everything familiar behind. Rotterdam understands migration in a unique way. The city was nearly destroyed during the Second World War. Its modern skyline rose from devastation. Rebuilding required labor, vision, and people from many backgrounds. Over decades, waves of migration reshaped the city's identity. Today, Rotterdam is one of the most diverse cities in Europe. Fenix does not present migration as a simple narrative of success or struggle. Instead, it presents it as a human constant. Throughout history, people have moved for trade, for survival, for freedom, for love. Standing inside the museum, surrounded by stories from different continents and centuries, it becomes clear that migration is not an exception. It is a defining feature of humanity. The architecture reinforces this feeling. The industrial structure remains visible. Steel beams, wide open spaces, echoes of its past life as a warehouse. It is a fitting setting. Migration itself is unfinished, ongoing, never fully contained. Outside, Katendrecht reflects transformation. Once known as a rough harbor district filled with sailors and boarding houses, it has evolved into a modern residential neighborhood. Old warehouses sit beside contemporary apartments. Restaurants line the water where cargo once moved. This transformation mirrors the museum's theme. Places change, people move, identity evolves. Fenix does not tell visitors what to think. It invites reflection. What would you carry if you had to leave tomorrow? What memories would fit into a single suitcase? What parts of yourself would remain behind? The river outside continues to flow past the building, just as it did when ships departed decades ago. Water connects continents. It carries vessels forward. It erases footprints from docks. But stories remain. In Rotterdam, migration is not abstract. It is visible in language, in food, in architecture, in neighborhoods shaped by arrivals from around the world. Fenix stands as both archive and mirror. It preserves the past while asking questions about the present. Who belongs? Where's home? What does it mean to start again? As evening falls over the Maas and the lights of the skyline reflect in the water, the museum becomes part of the city's ongoing narrative, a reminder that movement is not weakness, it is resilience. In a port city built on exchange and transition, Fenix captures something essential: the courage to cross distances, the uncertainty of departure, and the hope of arrival. Migration is not just a journey across borders, it is a journey between identities. And in Rotterdam, that journey continues.